And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From the St. Louis Park Rec Center, it's JV Boys Hockey right here on the Catholic Sports Network. The Red Knights of Benilde St. Margaret's playing host to the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. We'll have back-to-back tilts for you right here on the Catholic Sports Network. And, of course, don't forget the varsity game slated to face off at 7 o'clock tonight. The Red Knights will enter this one, of course, as the home team. They'll be wearing their white sweaters with red trim. And meanwhile, the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars with the familiar powder blues. They'll be wearing those once again here tonight as well. And we're underway to start this hockey game between these two squads. It's the Jags in control as they'll play that one in deep. Back in behind the net it goes. That's Liam Kelly with it. And they'll be forced in by Jack McGuire of the Jags at the line. That's held in momentarily by Ryan Manny. And back the other way it comes with the Red Knights. On the escape, it's Will Thompson. And the puck will be picked up by Logan Bonney. He plays it to the left wing side. It's going to be Liam Kelly once again to play that one in deep. Back in behind the net for the Red Knights, Johnny Woodford. The Red Knights locked horns on Saturday with the Eagles of Rochester Lourdes. Back in action now with a Metro West Conference matchup. The varsity teams will square off tonight. The Jags enter with a 6-10 record. Meanwhile, Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights at 7-9-1 on the season. Puck is sent back in wide of the Jaguar cage as they'll break out on the left wing side for Corey Anderson. Off the right wing boards, reaching for that was Matt Zielinski. Quick snapper, stick save, and they'll put that one back through traffic, and they're still loose, poking loose, and now it looks like it's going to be gathered in and held by the Red Knight goaltender, Jonathan Vitelli. $13:50 to go here in the first period from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Be sure to tune in later tonight, too, for the varsity game. Bart Archer will be joining yours truly on the call. Puck is played back in wide of the net. And the Red Knights will regroup out of their own zone with it. That's Sam Siegel-Holm. Poke to center. And back in by the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, Ben Bach. Now the Red Knights will control. They'll chip it to the near side. Nice job to get away from one would-be chucker on the play. There was Jake Hankinson. He stood up on the play, and back in behind the net it goes. It's going to be Daniels with it. And a delayed penalty behind the play. An elbow will be called. And it'll be a power play that'll be set up for the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Check that. That was actually a Red Knight penalty, and it's going to be the Jags on the power play. So they're going to play this one back in behind the net. McGuire is there. He gets a little bit of help. Nice work to win the battle by Corey Anderson as he'll play this one up to the line. Puck is sent back in by Kelly. Misses the mark. Jags back up to the left point again for Manny. Plays this one down. There's a look and an opportunity. Scores! Going bar down was Tyler Noble. 1-0 Jaguar lead. So just like that, a power play goal with 12:35 to go in the first period. It's the Jags that jump out to the quick lead on that big goal there. So that's Noble from Maney at 2:55 or 2:35 of the period. As we're now 5-on-5 as Hankinson from the left point tries to keep it alive. Red Knights find an opening and send that one right back in. Bach is there, plays that through center. That gets away from Siegel home, and Hankinson regroups in his own zone. He's going to play it around for Siegel home, who looks up ice to the right wing side. On it there was Axel Toft, rather. Gets a little bit of help now from Siegel home, who plays ahead. Red Knights now in control. That's going to be Thompson, misses the mark. As it's Max Ritchie that watches that one in goal for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Puck is sent back in behind once again. Ty Ballinger was there. Plays to the left wing side. They try to find an open wing as the Red Knights change. They'll have to hurry so they don't get too many. Nice job to keep that one as Sam Ryan. From the left wing side, they try to find a man in front off the stick of Logan Like, and it's going to be played back to the neutral zone by the Jags. On that play, that was Jack Michelson. Back in behind to the left side of the mark it goes. Now it's going to be Tommy Panvika. Long line of Panvika brothers that have worked their way. Johnny, of course, a stud here for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars back in the day. They'll carry this one across the line, cut back to the top of the slot. That one's wide and off the end boards, as it's going to be the Red Knights to play that one back in behind. Logan Like was there. Now it's a quick turnaround opportunity down low for Corey Anderson. He'll get it back from the corner as he's going to spade along the wall with Brady Geertsen of the Red Knights. That gets away from Anderson at the line. That's held in by the defense. On that play, that was Maney, who made that first play to set up that power play goal early on here in the period. Big chuck thrown off the end boards there. That was Woodford to get possession. Up high at the transition line there, nothing doing, and sent right back in by the Jags. They continue to work the offensive zone with a flurry here. Up high to the top of the left circle. That shot was partially deflected by Kelly. Misses the mark. And now it's going to be handled by Nick Dockman of the Red Knights. Turning and playing that one up through center. Just saucing one in on goal. Ritchie's going to handle that. He's going to have to hurry. I thought it was Cooper Gay storming down to look for the loose change. But no, says Ritchie. Back into the Red Knight zone it goes as they look to control. Oh, swatted out of the air. Nice play there by Tyler Noble, looking for goal number 2 in the early going here of the first period. Red Knights now will try to carry this one up the line. They get nowhere with it, and they'll be forced to regroup with Hankinson. He looks and plays this off the boards, and it's going to be the Jags once again to play that one in. Here they go, back up the left wing side through traffic. Across the line now on it for the Red Knights. It's Dieterding as he loses the handle. But there's a quick shot. Dieterding was trolling off the side of the goal mouth. Nothing doing there. And now it's going to be picked up by the Jags. Noble off the glass to the line but not out. There's Siegel home to make the play. Misses the mark. The big Karam to the left wing side. Nick Dockman was there. Checked on the play. Off the glass. And rolling into center ice it goes. Puck will be played to the right wing. That's Axel Toft. Plays ahead now for Will Thompson. They look through the goal mouth area. Ritchie sprawls. And in to make the play is Ballinger behind the net. He's bumped on the play. Sean Daniels was there. Now it's the Red Knights. Toft with it again. He looks back up to the line. Siegel home. Wrist shot misses the mark. Back in behind the net it goes. They'll play to the left wing side. And again down the wall. Inside out. Nice play there behind the net. They'll walk to the goal mouth area. They looked for their man trolling. That was Toby Curtis. Nothing doing there. Shot for the line. Now the Red Knights with a little bit of pressure here, getting some chances. Another one played down, blocked, and here come the Jags. They have numbers possible 2-on-1. Here they go. Anderson's open in front. Nice pass. Oh, and he tried to push it through the far side. Almost looked like a pass, but there wasn't much real estate for him to work as that thing brewed on its way down with Logan Bonney the defenseman, and, of course, Corey Anderson. Now to the near side it goes. It's going to be Panvika with it. Outlets, and the foot race with Bonnie being bothered on the play by Siegel Home. Bonnie with a nice play through the phone booth. Again, poke check there. Nice job. Scores on the rebound. And stepping up to make the play was Liam Kelly, as the goaltender for the Red Knights, Jonathan Vitelli, tried to get the poke check just to get that out of the area there, but that didn't go quite where he wanted it to. Face off from center, controlled by the Red Knights as they backpedal and play this off the boards. Chipped off the glass and back into Jaguar territory it goes. Maney was there, plays to the corner. They'll guide this one up to the line. Back down it goes, swatted out of the air. Maney plays to the line. That's off the feet of Woodward and back into the Jag zone it goes. They've got the 2-0 lead at the 10-minute mark here of period number 1. Woodford with it, plays it to the left wing side. Big check thrown there. Down the ice they go with Brady Geertsen. Geertsen is watched on the play. That was Jack McGuire. And now it's going to be fished out of there. Look out, Panvika had to get around the ref. Stood him up with a nice check. Back in behind the net it goes. Geertsen. Now here's a wrist shot that's deflected away from everybody. And it's played back up to the near side. We're under 6.5 to go here in the first period. Jags and the Red Knights and JV hockey action right here on the Catholic Sports Network. Thanks for joining us here this evening. From the center line, it's played back in. Vitelli's going to hang on to it and just decide to hang on to it, as on comes the storming Logan Bonnie. And also, I believe that was the last goal scorer, Liam Kelly. They'll swing this one around the left wing side. Red Knights out of the zone. And that one will be whistled down, as it's Ritchie who covers that one up. They'll change the defense with the Red Knights, and we face the puck off. And back up through the neutral zone it goes. They'll control back behind the net. Johnny Woodford is there. And now it's going to be the Red Knights' Dylan McNulty with it. Up to center ice it goes. Ben Bach tried to step into that one. Penalty in the neutral zone. They've got a slash. And this one's going to be called on the Red Knights. Now I'm going to get that wrong. It's on the Jags. Puck will be played back through. Now the Red Knights will look to try to get on the board and cut this lead in half. Toft with it. Oh, there's a shot to save. Ritchie, a big save there as he sprawls. .440 to go in the first period. It's 2-0 the score, as it's going to be the Red Knights controlling on the power play. They got 1:04 to go in it. The Jags come away with possession and clear that one the length of the ice, as they'll force the Red Knights to go 200 more feet. They'll play this one to the left wing side. Ahead they go with it. Cooper Gay across the line. Ooh, that's off the side of the net. And again, it's Cooper Gay. Oh, chipped right back in on goal. And in on goal, Ritchie makes the save. Face-off win. Jags will find an opening and send it the length of the ice. That'll pretty much do it for the penalty, as back in behind the net it goes. Siegel home is there. Plays ahead. Nice job to gather that in by Will Thompson across the line. He'll carry this one deep to the corner. Looks to the goal mouth there. A nice quick stick there by Maney to clear it the length of the ice. It'll be wide of Vitelli, and we're going to wind it up and bring it back into Jaguar territory. Jags now control, bump this off the boards. Nice little positioning play by Manny behind the net. They'll outlet up the middle. It's Anderson with it. Angles to his left. He gets away from Hankinson, walks in. His man in front. Ooh. Just missed there with Zielinski. Back out of the zone comes Toft. He'll chip that one back in behind the net. He'll chase his own dump in. There to make the play with the stick is Manny. And they'll be whistled down with a high stick. And into the box goes Red Knights' Axel Toft. So we'll get to see that power play unit once again for the Jags, who was very good in their first opportunity. Jags will regroup in their own zone now as they'll look to set up and find some real estate. Outlet to the left wing side. On the move they go with Ben Bach. He plays to the right wing as it's slung into the zone by Jack Michelson. From the line they go left to right. That's Bach to the right side. Back down they go. Well, that's Jack McGuire. Check that. That's Sean Daniels on the right point with him. Nice save there. There's a shot deflected up off the netting and out of play. 2:07 to go in the period, 119 with the man advantage. That face-off win there by the Red Knights is ripped back into the Jaguars zone as they'll play this one back in behind the net. And here they come out of the zone. Man, he just wants the ice. He's going to take it. He takes what he wants. Back in behind the net. Controls the puck. Plays back up to the line. That's Kelly with it. That one just misses the mark. 1:40 to go in the period. Big hit by Manny to force the turnover. And the Red Knights will be right there on the puck. And out of the zone they go with it. That's Woodford. Ooh, through the legs. Had a near opportunity there. It looks to the slot area. Manny is there to take over. Good looking defenseman here for the Jags. That one's sent right back into Bloomington Jefferson territory, and it's going to be handled now by the defense. Kelly for Manny. He's going to say, I'll just carry this one myself and play it back in again. 26 to go in the man advantage. 1:13 to go in the period. Red Knights look to find an opening. They do. and getting away from one man on the play. That was Kelly. Siegel Holm was there. Sent to an open wing. And the puck will be gathered in. Nice play as they turn up ice on that one. Will Thompson. Here's a quick wrister into the midsection of Ritchie. Good save there. We're under a minute to play here in the first period. Off the post. The big shot there from Hankinson was deflected on its way in. That pass misses the mark. Hankinson tries to fish inside. Oh, and a good job there by Michelson to make a play. Gets an opportunity there, but that's snuffed out by Vitelli on a fine save for the Red Knights. And that one's whistled down offside. Red Knights will backpedal and play this off the boards. From center ice it goes, down the line. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and another big save by Ritchie. He covers it up with 4.1 to go in the first period. Nice save there. Face-off win, shot chipped over the glass. And that'll do it for the first period. Score reads 1-0 in favor of Bloomington Jefferson. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second period for you coming up right here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org. And we start the second period for you here. Take a look at the summary of the first. First scoring at 2:25 for Bloomington Jefferson was Tyler Noble from Corey Anderson, Ryan Maney as a power play marker. And then it was Liam Keeley with his goal at 7:35 of the first period, assisted by Logan Bonney and Jack McGuire. And that one was an even strength goal. Shots on goal for the period for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, 8. For Benilde St. Margaret's, 7. Bloomington Jefferson 1 for 2 at the power play. The Red Knights 0 for 1 with the man advantage. And your face-offs were 9-7 in favor of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Brady Geertsen absolutely savaging in the squared circle with 5 face-off wins to go against none. That one's offside with 14:27 to go here early on in the second period. As far as shots on goal were concerned, the Jags attempted 15 shots. 2 of them were blocked by the Benilde St. Margaret's defense. They had 5 that missed the mark, and they had 8 shots that ended up on target. 2 saves for the Red Knight goaltender in period number 1, Jonathan Vitelli. Meanwhile, for the Red Knights, they had 14 shots attempted. 1 were blocked by the defense of the Jags. 5 off target. They had 1 pipe, one that was rung off the Hankinson shot there. They had 7 shots on target and all 7 saves made by the Jag goaltender Max Ritchie. Left wing side it goes. Here comes the Jags down low. That's steered out of there with the paddle as it's Vitelli to make the save. Outlet to the left wing side. The pass was sent over by Toby Curtis. They try to muscle their way through. In on goal. That was a pad save there made by Ritchie. He's been stout here tonight in goal for the Jags. In on goal, save made there. And we'll face off. Pinching down again is Maney. And the Red Knights will play this one up the right wing wall. And once again, it's the Jags to play that away. That one hits traffic on its way through. That's Noble in the neutral zone. They'll guide this one along off the boards from the left point. Stick safe, steered aside. Submarining a would-be chucker there, and a nice play was Nick Dockman as he plays that one through the goal mouth area. That gets underneath the stick of the Jags. Hillary McCory sent back down in behind the net. Panvika tries to break out, loses the handle. There's a Hankinson shot that's deflected away. Panvika again off the glass. That works its way through as it's going to be McCory with some forechecking pressure there. And in on goal, that's stopped there by Ritchie as he hangs on. The faceoff comes up inside the zone. There's a shot Vitelli makes the save on. And now it's McGuire. And back up through center it goes. Like was there, save, rebound. That one's pushed wide of the mark. That one on the bid there by the Red Knights. That was Charlie Dieterding that had an opportunity there. Icing will be the call. So 11:27 remains here in the period. And the Jags lead by a score of 2-0. There's a shot that's deflected away by Maney. He's going to muscle his way back up. Lost the handle on that one as it was turned back in by the Red Knights. Curtis was there. And back behind the net, it's going to be Panvika. McNulty steered out of there by Ritchie. He's been good tonight so far for the Jags. Don't forget, we'll have varsity hockey coming up for you at 7 o'clock between these two teams as Bart Arch will jump in the hot seat with yours truly on the call. Red Knights will be back in action on Saturday against the Bloomington Kennedy Eagles. Another Metro West Conference tilt. We'll have those games for you on the Catholic Sports Network. And later on that night will be from the Richfield Ice Arena, where it's going to be the Academy of Holy Angels Stars and the St. Louis Park Orioles. Oh, behind the back pass. Nice play there, and a shot in on goal. Nice job by Vitelli to take that opportunity away from the Jags, Corey Anderson. They'll regroup in their own zone. Will the Jags, as they'll play this one to the right wing side. That's deflected back in. Nice play there to just alleviate the pressure by Zielinski. Vitelli makes the save with the goal stick and pounces on that loose puck to cover that up with 10:03 to go here in the second period. Back in behind the net it goes. Sam Ryan is there. He's flushed out. Ryan again looks to the right wing on the breakout. That's off the skates. To the corner it goes. Brady Geertsen was there, albeit momentarily, and gets it back in behind for Hankinson. He breaks out to the left wing side. That's steered aside. That got away from Dockman, and that was Vitelli to make the save. Now behind the net, it's going to be handled by McCory. Back up to the line. That's deflected wide of the mark. That's shot by Daniels. And the Red Knights will try to play this out of the zone. They can't. It's a puck sent rink wide off the glass. Back up to the neutral zone. Daniels takes a swing at that one, and now it's going to be Sam Siegel home with it. Bumped on the play as he sends it in deep is Dockman. And he'll take this one to the corner. Shot by Siegel home, misses the mark. In on goal, there's a save that's turned aside, off the glass. Sent back down the rail. And the angle across the goal line. There's a nice save that's turned aside. And the puck will be rung the boards. The big shot that's high off the glass and misses the mark. Back up at center it goes. And that one's whistled down for an icing call. Red Knights will control back behind the net. They're going to play this one up. Hankinson shots blocked, and they'll swing this back up into the neutral zone. That'll be handled on the play by Charlie Johnson. Now for the Jags, it's going to be Tommy Panvika. He rings the boards. It's going to be Johnson again with it. Sauces one to the right wing side. Across the line they go. Dieterding is there behind the net. Watched on the play. He has a man there with him as well down low. That's Logan Like. Like in front. Oh, what a save by Ritchie. Gets the right pad on that one. That was a big-time save there by the Jaguar netminder. In the neutral zone, it's going to be turned back up by the speedy Liam Keeley. Off the boards, they look for Maney up high as he pinched, and down on the puck now and out of the zone, it's Axel Toft. His puck is played through the slot area as the Red Knights will play it up the left wing boards. That's too far. And chipped to safety back in the neutral zone. Toft is there. He plays ahead for Thompson. Across the line. There's a drop pass, wrist shot, nice save there off the bid by Brady Gertzen. They pile up in front of the Red Knight bench area there. And once again, it's going to be Siegel home to regroup in his own zone for the Red Knights as they've had a good chunk of possession time over the past 7-8 minutes here of this second period, but they trail on the all-important scoreboard 2-0. Outlet to the right wing, poke to the line, sent back through the goal mouth area. Turning this one back up ice, it's Corey Anderson. Outlets to the right wing. Zielinski is there, deflects back in behind. Zitelli watches as Siegel home comes along with it. Off the boards, nice bump pass in stride. Ryan gets away from one man. He's going to chase his loose change to the corners. He's going to be watched on the play by Daniels. Down goes Daniels. Getting roughed up in the corners. Matt Kroll getting a stick in on his back as Bach, who comes away with the puck, wanted the right wing breakout, didn't like it. Tried to go off the glass, didn't go, hit a stanchion. Took a funny carom there across the line. It's going to be Anderson now. Anderson brought down on the play. Kind of went down awkward on that one with the left knee. Slow to get up, but he looks like he's going to be okay. And back into the Jaguar zone it goes. Daniels pokes that one free, and it's going to be Anderson who goes to the bench area. We're watching him closely for you as we'll play this back in behind the net with 5:17 to go in the second period. Chris McGowan wanted a penalty there. The coach of the Red Knights of Benil St. Margaret's isn't going to get it as they'll play this one back up through the neutral zone. Sent behind the net. On it now, it's going to be Michelson with it. Now it's going to be Maney. They'll cycle it back into the corner behind the net. Michelson is there. In front they go. Vitelli the save, the rebound, puck, who scores? Oh, third effort there by Nick Hofstad. And he gives the Jaguars the 3-0 lead here in the second period with 4:45 to go in it. So Nick Hofstad, your goal scorer there, as he had a great second and third effort on that marker. In front of the bench area, it's sent right back in behind the Red Knights net. Siegel home was there. Now he gets a little bit of help from Ty Ballinger to the line. Held in by the defense. That was Panvika up high in the left point. Now it's going to be handled by Geertsen, but not out as they pinched on him. A nice play by Keeley. Under 4 minutes to play here in the second period as the Red Knights will regroup and play this to the left wing side again. Geertsen off the glass. Misses the mark for his man, and icing will be your call as we bring it back into Red Knight territory late here in the second period. Face off to the left of Vitelli. Red Knights gain possession as they work their way up the line. And it's going to be played back over from the near side on the play there. Bounding puck. And does it make it for icing? It does. 3:17 to go now in the period as we bring it back down into Jaguar territory. Red Knights will regroup with Siegel home. Plays it rink wide. That's turned aside and sent right back in. Behind the net it goes. Now it's going to be the Red Knights on it. That was Hankinson from the line, held in. Bach misses the mark on that one as the puck trickles to the near side all the way around the rail. That's Michelson. Now from line, quick snapper there. That got in there a hurry from Keeley. 2.5 to go in the second period. Jags with a comfortable 3-0 lead right now. Maney's big shot got through, rebound. Vitelli makes a save. Sprawls goes old school on the stack. Love it. Back in behind the net, it's Cooper Gay. Bounding puck to the line, but not out. There's good pressure again now by the Jags as they felt a little bit of an ebb and a flow, if you will. That's off Hankinson's stick. Bottled up in their own zone now are the Red Knights as they try to find some real estate with Logan Like. They'll just shove the puck right back into Jag territory and get the icing call. To the right of Italy it goes. Off the boards. Handled up ice. That's Dockman to play that one deep. Red Knights now go to work in the offensive zone. Ryan was off the end boards. Down on the ice goes Curtis. And it's going to be Maney to try to play ahead. The Red Knights will just chip it off the boards on that play there. That was Johnny Woodford. Minute 20 to go in the second period rather. That one's too far for Dockman, who was forced off the puck and the turnover. There's a shot that's fanned on. Now Curtis comes away with it, looks to his right, and it's back on the stick and out of the zone. Jags would just be content to play it in with a minute left in the period. Keeley behind the net, picked up out of the zone. Now it's going to be Dockman with it. Loses the handle. Ballinger is there. Ballinger looks up ice. Gets away from one man. Walks across the line. Ballinger carries it deep. Tries to go short side on Ritchie. Not fooled there. Very good goaltender. Across the line they go with it. Bonnie is there. Bothered on the play. Bonnie comes together with Jack McGuire. They'll play this one rink wide, do the Jags. 20 to go in the period. That one misses the mark on Vitelli. It's been a pair of first period goals and one here in the second for the Jags. They've opened up the 3-0 lead. Red Knights play to center and sent right back in, steered aside. And on the play now it's going to be handled by the defense. That's Ballinger with 1 second to go in the period. And that does it for period number 2. When we come back, we'll have a look at the third period and the scoring summary and much more coming up here on the CatholicSportsNetwork.org. After a little bit of a delay on the stream, we're able to get things squared away here. We apologize for that. The Red Knights did score to cut their deficit from 3-0 to 3-1. And here we sit right now in the third period with 6.5 to go, and it's 4-1 as the Jags put one in as well to increase their margin. It's been a well-played hockey game between these two teams. Handled now by the Jags on that puck. Ben Bach. They'll play that one ahead as it's now controlled by the defense. And the Red Knights will work the offensive zone. Nice save by Ritchie. He'd been perfect tonight till he had the shutout bid broken up. Hankinson now. Right-hand shot. Quick snapper handled by Ritchie again. Now Hankinson comes away with it. Looks back up ice. Hard off the boards and in deep it goes as Ritchie sets up behind the net. Bach is there off the glass. Hankinson, nice job to keep. Again off the boards. Back down into the corner it goes. Daniels is there. That's on the skate of Axel Toft. Now it's going to be Maney with it. He's bumped on the play, loses the handle. Big reach, gets it back, albeit momentarily, as Toft is there to come back away with it out of the corner. Up to the line it goes. That Charlie Johnson shot was blocked behind the net. Toft was there. Now it's Maney again. He's going to just shovel back up into the neutral zone. They try to send that one in off Charlie Johnson. Couldn't get it done. That's underneath the stick there of Geertsen. The Red Knights will change wholesale. No ice on the play as that's off the stick and in deep. That's off Kelly. And now it's going to be handled by the Red Knights to the left wing side out of the zone. Dockman. And again on the right wing side. And that one's whistled down for an icing call with 4:48 to go. We'll have the varsity face-off coming up for you at 7 o'clock tonight, about 40 minutes from now. We'll turn and play this one in on goal as Vitelli will quickly pounce on that and cover it up. We'll reset once again and face off inside the Red Knight zone. Down the boards it goes. Gay plays that one back in behind. Jags play at a center. Ballinger is there. Left wing side it goes. Cooper Gay again plays this one in deep. Logan Like is there. And they'll pile up back in behind Ritchie. 3:58 to go in the period. Gay again was there. To the near side it goes. Kelly. Now it's on the stick of Dieterding. Ballinger behind the net. Protecting the puck and looking to play it up the wall for the Jags is Martin Olsen. They'll play this one ahead. Nice pass there by Logan Bonney. Finds his man on the move in Kelly. He's been all over the place here tonight. 3 minutes 25 to go here in the third. Picked off at the line. McCory with it. Left wing pass. Kelly shot in on goal. Vitelli just gets the big catch glove down on that and holds on. The faceoff coming up inside the zone. Bumped on the play, turned back over. It's going to be Noble off the boards. from the right point. Siegel Home was there. Jags will try to play this up the rail. Toff plays that back in behind the net. Thompson is there, takes the body. Jags will play to the left wing side on the puck now. That's going to be Hofstad with it. He'll play that one in deep behind the net. Vitelli sets up. Siegel Home tries to play that puck away from him as he'll shovel it up the boards. That's off Toft. And now it's going to be the Jags again off the side of the goal. Fooled everybody here in the stands as they're going to chip it off the boards. And here come the Red Knights back up the ice. We have plenty of basketball and hockey coming up on the Catholic Sports Network for you throughout the remainder of the winter season. Working on putting together the spring schedule for you, which will have some baseball, lacrosse, softball as well. Kicked onto a stick, and it's going to be handled and turned back up ice. Outlets to the right wing side. Dockman with it, plays ahead now. Ryan with 1:50 to go in the period. Fanned on, here comes Maney up the right wing as he's going to find some ice. Maney lets the big snapper go right into the midsection of Vitelli as he hangs on for the faceoff coming up inside the Red Knight zone. Hankinson outlets to the left wing side. Maney from the corner. Chipped away. And they're going to look to play this one up ice. They'll pile up in front of Chris McGowan and his Red Knight bench with 1:08 to go in the period. And finally that one's whistled down. The puck was going nowhere there. With 1 minute exactly remaining in the third period. Off the glass to center ice it goes. You know, the amazing thing about these Red Knight games here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center, historically, always start on time for the varsity games at 7 o'clock. It's an amazing thing. Just absolutely keep these things moving. Play a great brand. There's no chippiness. Love it. Puck is poked to safety. It's going to be Toft who comes away with it. Toft racing up ice. 2-on-2. Tried to make the move on his man, Jack McGuire. Couldn't get it done. McGuire held his ground. Nifty job there. There's a quick shot into the midsection. And that's Ritchie, who's been perfect on all but one shot here tonight. Clock winds down to 4 seconds to go in the period. Wrist shot, Ritchie the save, quickly covers. And that does it for the hockey game as the Jags move on to win by a score of 4-1. Quite the game between these two teams. A fun one to call here. Thanks for joining us on the Catholic Sports Network. We'll get you set up for the varsity game coming up next. And that one will be at 7 o'clock. For Cooper Rapp, our camera operator, I'm Pete Wagner. Good night, everybody.